Welcome to True Facts. True facts that will enhance your knowledge about marine life. In today's episode, we will discuss the fascinating facts about jellyfish. Jellyfish are the oldest multicellular animals on the planet. Scientists have discovered jellyfish fossil snapshots in rocks believed to be more than 500 million years old. That makes them even older than dinosaurs. Jellyfish can be found in all ocean waters. Because jellyfish tend to just follow the currents of the ocean, they can be found around the world in every type of ocean water. They can thrive in warm tropical water or cold Arctic water. They've been found at the bottom of the ocean and near the surface. Jellyfish are not fish at all. Despite their name, jellyfish are not really a type of fish. Fish are vertebrates that live in water and breathe through their gills. Jellyfish, on the other hand, are invertebrates, meaning they have no backbone and they absorb oxygen from water through membranes. They are invertebrates from the phylum Cnidaria, and are so varied as a taxonomic group that many scientists have taken to simply referring to them as gelatinous zooplankton. Jellyfish are almost completely comprised of water. About 5% of jellyfish bodies are made of structural proteins, muscles, and nerve cells, while the remaining 95% is water. If they wash up on the beach, they'll almost disappear as their water evaporates. Jellyfish don't have brains, heart and lungs. So how does a jellyfish live without these vital organs? Their skin is so thin that they can absorb oxygen right through it, so they don't need lungs. They don't have any blood, so they don't need a heart to pump it. And they respond to the changes in their environment around them using signals from a nerve net just below their epidermis, the outer layer of skin, that is sensitive to touch, so they don't need a brain to process complex thoughts. Jellyfish can have super long tentacles. The lion's mane jellyfish is the world's largest jellyfish species. It can have tentacles that are over 27 meters long, longer than the size of the blue whale, which is the biggest mammal in the world. Jellyfish never get tangled. Even though some jellyfish have very long tentacles, they never get tangled up or sting them. That's because the tentacles are very slippery and only sting other species of jellyfish. Jellyfish eat other sea creatures. Jellyfish typically eat small plants, shrimp, or fish. They use their tentacles to stun prey before eating it. They digest their food very quickly because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to float, being weighed down by the large, undigested food in their body. Some jellyfish have teeth. The baroid comb jellyfish has hundreds of rows of teeth, made of tiny hairs that can pierce, tear and pull their prey into their stomachs. Jellyfish groups have a really awesome name. You might think that a gaggle of geese, a murder of crows, or a clouder of cats sounds interesting, but jellyfish groups have even better names. A group of jellyfish, which can include up to 300,000 jellyfish, is called a bloom, swarm, or a smack. Some jellyfish are clear, but others are vibrant colors of pink, yellow, blue, and purple. They can be bioluminescent, too, which means they produce their own light. A jellyfish is called a medusa. Jellyfish often look like a bell with tentacles all around the edge or hanging off the bottom. The shape of this bell is called a medusa because it looks like the evil Medusa in Greek mythology, a woman who had offended the goddess Athena, who then changed her hair into snakes and made her face so hideous it turned people into stone. Medusa is also the word for jellyfish in many other languages, including Greek, Hebrew and French. Jellyfish can clone themselves. Imagine if you could just split in half and create a second version of yourself. If you cut a jellyfish in half, the pieces of the jellyfish can regenerate and turn into two new jellies. Jellyfish have gone into space. In 1991, moonfish jellyfish traveled into outer space on the Space Shuttle Columbia so that scientists could examine how microgravity affected them. The jellyfish multiplied in space. When they came back to Earth, the scientists discovered that the spaceborne jellyfish couldn't figure out how to deal with gravity. One of the most unusual characteristics of jellyfish is that one type of jellyfish is thought to be immortal. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish is thought to be immortal, since it can transform back into a colony of polyps or individual organisms. As the jelly ages, it eventually settles onto the sea floor and becomes polyps. The polyps then spawn new, genetically identical jellyfish. If a Turritopsis dohrnii gets physically harmed or starts to starve, it can transform back into a polyp at will, then in turn produce new, genetically identical jellyfish. Despite these fascinating facts about jellyfish, they are among the deadliest creatures on Earth. All jellyfish have nematocysts, or stinging structures, but the power of their stings can vary widely depending on the species. The most venomous jellyfish in the world is probably the box jellyfish, capable of killing an adult human with a single sting in just a few minutes. Reminder: and for your own safety, stay alert on the beach and avoid touching or kicking jellyfish, as this may result in unforgettable memories. That's all for true facts about jellyfish. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.